Eggs, once unfairly vilified in the world of heart health due to their cholesterol content, have now been redeemed by decades of rigorous research that show they are not only safe for the heart in most people but may in fact be heart protective when consumed properly. Far from being a threat to cardiovascular wellness, eggs, especially those from pasture-raised or omega-3 enriched hens, offer a suite of nutrients that actively support vascular integrity, healthy cholesterol balance, and inflammation reduction, all of which are essential in preventing heart disease and maintaining longevity. One of the most compelling shifts in understanding is how eggs influence blood cholesterol. While eggs do contain dietary cholesterol, numerous studies have now confirmed that for the vast majority of people, this does not translate into increased blood cholesterol or cardiovascular risk. In fact, eating eggs often leads to improvements in lipid profiles. Regular egg consumption can raise HDL, high-density lipoprotein, often referred to as the good cholesterol. HDL plays a critical role in reverse cholesterol transport, carrying cholesterol away from arteries and back to the liver for processing and removal. Higher HDL levels are consistently associated with a lower risk of heart disease, and eggs naturally contribute to this protective effect. Additionally, egg consumption may shift LDL particles, the so-called bad cholesterol, toward a larger, less dense form. It's now understood that small, dense LDL particles are more atherogenic, meaning they are more likely to penetrate arterial walls and contribute to plaque formation. Larger LDL particles, which tend to increase with egg consumption, are considered less harmful. This subtle but important shift underscores how the overall impact of eggs on cholesterol is more nuanced and favorable than once believed. Pasture-raised eggs, in particular, offer additional heart protective benefits thanks to their higher content of omega-3 fatty acids, especially DHA and EPA. These fats are well known for reducing inflammation, lowering triglycerides, improving endothelial function, and supporting heart rhythm stability. In contrast to the pro-inflammatory omega-6 oils found in many processed foods, omega-3s exert a calming, stabilizing effect on cardiovascular tissue. Regular inclusion of pasture-raised eggs can help correct the modern imbalance between omega-6 and omega-3 intake, a critical factor in reducing systemic inflammation and supporting arterial health. Beyond fats and cholesterol, eggs provide other micronutrients that directly support cardiovascular resilience. Choline, abundant in egg yolks, helps reduce levels of homocysteine, an amino acid that, when elevated, is associated with increased risk of heart disease. Vitamin B12 and folate, also present in eggs, work synergistically in the same pathway to regulate homocysteine levels and support healthy blood vessel function. Selenium and vitamin E act as antioxidants to protect against oxidative stress in arterial walls, further buffering against inflammation and plaque buildup. Importantly, eggs are also low in carbohydrates and high in protein and fat, which help stabilize blood sugar and insulin levels. Metabolic syndrome, a condition characterized by insulin resistance, abdominal obesity, and dyslipidemia, is a major driver of heart disease. By supporting satiety and blood sugar regulation, eggs reduce the risk factors that precede cardiovascular decline. When included as part of a whole food, balanced diet, eggs contribute to a stable metabolic state that promotes long-term heart health. It's also essential to recognize that how eggs are consumed matters. Eggs boiled, poached, or cooked in healthy fats like olive oil deliver far more benefit than eggs paired with processed meats, refined starches, or trans fats. As with any food, context is key. When part of a nutrient-dense, minimally processed diet, eggs function not as a cardiovascular risk, but as a quiet, powerful protector. Ultimately, eggs exemplify the shift from reductionist thinking about cholesterol to a more holistic view of cardiovascular wellness. With their ability to improve HDL levels, provide anti-inflammatory omega-3s, modulate lipid particle size, and deliver crucial micronutrients for vascular health, eggs, when thoughtfully chosen and prepared, belong at the center of a heart-supportive lifestyle. They are not just safe for the heart, they are an ally in keeping it strong, flexible, and resilient throughout the aging process.